very obvious at that point that they're aware of us in the boat and they're coming to hang out. And I mean, they're also interested in the prop, like we've seen that and the camera and stuff. But
Yeah.
no,
There's
they.
a few behind us right now.
Oh yeah, there we go. I think they just like spending time with us and hanging out and.
Yeah. Well, it's something different, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like we're hurting them, so it's yeah, kind of harmless.
They're really squawking now. A little bit more aggressive noises. I think the fog's lifting.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I even saw a big chunk out of kind of out of the back of one.
The dorsal ridge.
Surfaced. Yeah, the dorsal ridge.
Oh, right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's
two big scars on them.
Yeah.
Looks like one in front and one behind the ridge too. So those ones, they're, you can see it's like almost as if a chunk was removed.
Yeah.
That one's not going away with molting.
Right.
They're all healed up really nice, so I haven't seen any that are, very fresh.
No, I haven't either. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch behind. Oh, almost stuck his head right out.
A bunch hanging out behind us now.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
Ooh. Oh, there's a Sea North boat coming out of the fog. There's a bunch of them out there. I had no idea. There's another one closer to shore.
Yeah. Have you seen a bowhead whale here?
No. They've been here though, like numerous times. You hear people in town chatting about when they've got to see them.
Yeah, I guess they wouldn't come into the estuary or anything.
No, I talked to a guy. He's seen one spy hop twice in the estuary.
Oh, really?
He was at the flats at his place out on the deck, or he's working at the beach or something, and he looked up and he's like, "Holy crap, what is that thing?" And big bowhead spy hopping. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be quite the sight.
Yeah, like this right away here that they've got marked with the buoys. That's all drudged out for ships and stuff coming in and out. And I think it's to 8 meters depth, I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean, they'd be able to come in through here. I don't know where exactly he's seen it in the estuary and if it was high tide or what the deal was, but
right.
Yeah, no, it ventured in here. Probably learned pretty quickly that didn't want to hang out for too long.
Took a look around and headed back out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch behind us now. Got a big pod.
I'm seeing a bunch in front.
At least one juvenile. Mostly adults.
You got a copy?
Yeah, it's Beluga boat. How's it going?
Got a copy there, Beluga Camp?
Yeah, you betcha. Can you hear me? Yeah, I copy you. Can you hear me?
I think I'm counting at least 10 behind us right now.
That's weird. My
yeah,
radio's
radio's not working right. Oh, that's so cool seeing their melons. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're definitely following us. That's not good. We lost her. Yeah. Oh, there's a few coming back. Yeah, right there. I can see him yelling. I don't think it's at you though.
Pardon? No, I think he's telling everybody about the beluga boat.
Oh yeah, probably. Hey. Yeah, right off to the port side. We got a few over there.
Yeah, a few back there. I'm surprised he didn't stop to check out all these whales.
Yeah,
There's
there's
quite
a whole
a few
bunch.
around. Just a question talking about the bee. Okay, sure. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody could hear me. Remy was just close by and was trying to get a hold of me, but I guess he can't hear me at all. I was gonna go pop over, say hi. Thanks a lot. I think his radio might be
Okay.
the volume down because. I'm getting close now, Slyn. Thanks. They're setting up. You can see the tourists getting out on the deck to view. I'll get on the starboard side so everyone can see them really well. Yeah, so sorry the radio clicked on and I think somebody already... Okay, yeah, so Greg got to that question, thank you very much. Lots of stuff happening on the beluga boat right now.
Yeah.
How's it going? I think your radio's off. Ah, good.
Yeah, lots of whales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. How's it going?
Yeah, we just had a pod that was following us. Yeah.
You guys are all live on explore.org right now if you wave.
Yeah. 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 It's taking pictures from here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of tourists out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, if you guys participate in the Beluga Bits project, it's really appreciated. Taking snapshots and helping the researchers. Whoop. I'm getting the...
Yeah, because they have an underwater camera as well, and they can take snapshots of the photos of the whales.
Sometimes tough when the choppy waters to to chat too much. I always forget, so sorry everybody at home if I'm screaming at the boat. I don't know if I'm blowing eardrums out at home or bursting speakers and stuff when I'm yelling into my mic, but I always forget to pull it away from my face.
This fog came in real quick, eh?
Yeah. It's the first time this summer I've been out with fog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were you guys at? Were you at the fort there? Or?
Yeah, we just left the fort.
Oh, cool. Oh, there's a little calf coming in front.
It's funny. I just stuck my my hand in the water and it's super warm.
Oh, really?
Like relative to the air temperature.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, they got that calf popping up. Oh, we got group back there as well.
There's a whole pod over there. Yeah, there's a whole bunch in front of us.
Okay, I'm told, yeah, when I'm hollering that audio levels are dialed in, so that's good. I was curious about that.
Oh yeah, they're getting pretty close.
That's a big group. Let's see if we could line up with them here and
get some good photos.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them. There are kind of two groups are heading in different directions here.
Yeah,
That one
we're
looks,
almost right in between them.
yeah, that port side one looks a little bigger, but
Yeah, it does look like more on the port side. We got the Parks boat coming by.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your guys' shuttle, for the workers and stuff?
Yeah, I think they normally use it for the masons.
Yeah. Which they've all gone home now, is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping that we were going to get one of them out on the water with us, but
Oh yeah, that would have been cool.
a bunch of busy guys, I think. They got
Yeah, super busy.
lots to do. Oh, got some whales right underneath us.
Yeah, they're blowing bubbles at us.
They're singing now.
Ramey's such a captain, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's good at what he does. He really enjoys the job, you could tell.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just bob around here for a second and see if those whales resurface.
Yeah, I didn't actually see where they went. There's a few more out there.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple juveniles over there, right in front of us. When did you first get out into the water? This summer?
Early July.
Early July.
Yeah,
okay.
I can't remember the exact date.
Yeah. But you couldn't get out in June? I guess there's still a bit of sea ice around.
Yeah, and well, I guess they kind of want to wait until there's a good amount of whales, and that's sort of just when it worked out for me to get up here and the rest of PBI to get everything set up. And
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm trying to think what the date was. Maybe around the 10th or something. Might have been when we were first getting out on the water.
Yeah. No, that sounds about right.
It's been a few weeks now. It's crazy how fast it went by.
It was funny. One of my coworkers was down at the beach, and he sent us a message to our group chat and said that there was some belugas down there, and I hadn't seen them in the wild yet, so I ran all the way down to the beach just to go see them, and I had no idea that I'd be seeing this many.
Oh my God, blue whales!
This close.
Well, earlier in the year too, when we were I'd already been on the boat quite a few times.
Yeah.
Like we were well into the season, maybe 2 weeks or something. I don't know, but when we pulled up. someone said at the thing, there's 7 belugas. And I was like, what? Like, and it, you just like it's a knee-jerk reaction. I was like, oh yeah, of course there are. Jeez, we're in Churchill. It's beluga season. They're all over the place. But you just get that I had that moment of excitement.
Yeah.
I had to catch myself and be like, yeah.
No, that's the same thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
I was like, belugas, and then it just ran down there. And now they're just everywhere.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's 7 of, a couple hundred that we're going to see today. Now we got to just check this photo, see some of those rails on the belly.
Oh,
That's a big one. So yeah, they're cruising under us. We're getting photos.
Yeah, we got a few on starboard side.
Yeah, a bunch behind us.
What's that?
Yeah, a bunch behind us. There's a snorkeling boat out there. Whew, for right now, I know they're all geared up for it, man, but I wouldn't feel like jumping in this water right now. It is cold.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Huh.
I don't know though. If you stick your hand in the water, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it feels better, eh? Or
Yeah,
just because it's chilly out here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like bath water.
Yeah, bath water.
Crazy. Maybe we just do the rest of the show hanging off the side of the Zodiac.
Yeah, I can steer.
I think we'd probably regret that immediately. Couple coming up behind us, it looks like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's at least one in front of us.
Yeah, it's busy out here today. Lots of boats.
Yeah, lots of boats, lots of belugas.
Looks like those snorkelers are about to jump on in.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen how they do it yet, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like they're getting geared up, I think.
Cause do
There's lots of whales right there.
do they get dragged behind the boat or something like that?
No, I've seen them holding onto like a rope, I think, before,
Okay.
but no, they just float around kind of
they
in a
just
group.
jump out.
Yeah. They all kind of stick together.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen them fairly spread out. Like, I always keep my distance just in case, because you'll see when they do get in, you just see these little black heads bobbing in the water. It's kind of tough to see them all, especially when the water's choppy.
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
just try to stay a ways away. Oh.
Oh, yeah, got a couple right near us.
Chalk asking if belugas have 6 packs.
Yeah, right in front of us.
Yeah, not that I've seen. I'm not sure what sort of musculature they got underneath all that blubber. Maybe they do. Hiding under that layer of fat.
Yeah, those ones are pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple under us.
Cool. Those ones are kind of just sauntering around. They're going to be
Yeah.
right under the boat, right past the
Yep.
camera here in a
You
second.
should get a good shot. So is it the volunteers that actually press the button to like take the camera or take the photo?
No, people at home. Well, they do as well. Like, they contribute and they're taking snapshots. But it's just people, whoever's viewing right now at home. There's an icon, and it's now with the new website. It's kind of in the center of the screen.
Okay.
And you just click that, and then they've changed it again this year, where when you take a screenshot, I think before, if there's any lag or anything, and it's like, oh man, a wicked photo, and they click the button, then it wouldn't always be the shot that they were trying to take.
Right.
So now when you click the button, you have the option between different frames, I guess, so then that way you could pick which photo is the best, and then
Okay.
yeah, it's every year it sounds like you know, they're kind of honing things, making it better and tweaking it, and it's a work in progress. Like being out in a floating dinghy, you know, with internet, and I'm clicking around on an iPad right now, talking on a microphone to anybody who wants to listen in the world. It's really odd.
Yeah. Technology moves fast.
Yeah.
Is that spy hopping?
Yeah, but it's like I don't know what's happening in there. They said it's a cloud scented. It's a beluga abs.
Oh, beluga.
But I mean, that look at it. It looks. I'll zoom it or blow it up here. I guess that's weird.
That is weird.
That's like a big fatty too. Like he looks like a big whale.
It's like an 8-pack.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just what we can see. Could be more to the pack as it goes underwater.
Yeah.
Cool. We've seen their necks, the striations. I don't know if it'd be the tendons or like the like muscle fibers when they're moving their neck. Someone earlier this year got a really cool screenshot, and you could just see, like, you know how we get those tendons, like if you grit your teeth or whatever, flex your neck.
Yeah, they got the same thing.
We've seen it, yeah, when one of the whales is looking, you could see all these lines.
Cool. Yeah, there's quite a few behind us.
Boats or belugas, holy.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2,
Both.
3, 4, 5, 6 boats. Plus Sea North, 2 on our right side. Maybe we'll head back upstream a little bit. We're kind of drifted in some.
Might be a lazy bear, actually.
Yeah. I think all of them are.
Looks like Tegan.
Pardon?
Looks like Tegan.
Oh.
Giddy up.
Hey?
Say giddy up.
Yeah. Gonna get splash here. Man, it's gonna get dark really quick today with all this haze.
Yeah.
We've been noticing the sun going down. Like all of a sudden it seems like, you know, it's 10 o'clock, it's still bright out, and then boom, now it's, you know, 7-ish or something. It's starting to get quite a bit darker.
Yeah. No, it's funny how fast it goes.
Yeah.
When I first got here in June, I was really surprised at how light it was.
It barely
all
even
the
goes
time.
down. Like that horizon just, it stays. It looks like the sunset, you know, it's bright red.
Yeah.
We were up north in Red Earth around that same time, and yeah, it's the exact same thing. We're almost on the same latitude as Churchill.
Okay.
And yeah, it's really neat. You know, at 2 in the morning, you're standing outside, like taking pictures of the sun going, like seeming like it's just going down, and it just barely dips, and then it pops back up.
And where was that?
It's Red Earth. It's in northern Alberta.
Northern Alberta? Okay.
Yeah, it's by well, the town's called Red Earth Creek. We were 70 kilometers north of there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's getting some photos of the boats here. Well, there's like 7 of them.
Yeah.
That just
looks like we
cruise
got
by.
some snorkelers over there.
Yeah, they haven't jumped in yet, eh?
Nah, it doesn't look like it.
There's a lot of whales around their boat there for a few minutes.
wore my first wetsuit when we went paddleboarding.
Yeah.
And it was super comfy. I was kind of just realizing like, oh, this is why girls wear tights.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
those ones they're like 7 mil, aren't they? They're heavy duty.
Yeah, they were pretty big.
I always wonder how those like tight things is spandex, because they wear them in cold weather. You see people repping those things, and
Yeah.
I don't know how you can stay warm in them, but I don't know.
Somehow.
They know something I don't, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. They're starting to squeak a little again.
Yeah, they're making all kinds of noise.
Yeah.
Those laser sounds earlier, though, that was cool.
I know, that was neat. Yeah, we've had a few days where they're just, you don't hear them at all, and then today, like,
Yeah.
they're just singing all day.
Yeah, when I was out at Nestor 1, there was a fox den right near the camp that we were at, and the foxes came probably like 5-10 meters away. It was
Really?
It was super cool how close they came.
Was it Arctic or red?
They were Arctic ones, so they're in their summer coat right now.
Yeah,
and,
so they're
all
dark.
kind of brown and a little bit blondish. But there was 5 pups that we could see, like five kits, I guess they're called. And I'm assuming it was the mom, but she would come back with just a mouthful of lemmings. And
really?
My coworker got a really good photo. I didn't think we counted about 10 lemmings in its mouth or something like that. It was crazy how many.
Pretty
how many
efficient,
she could catch.
eh?
Yeah. It was. She kept coming back like maybe once or twice an hour. Like
It's crazy, like they're just, you see the animals, they're just living in a, we're out there, but we just don't see it the way they do, right? They're living in a totally different world. Even though we're there, they're just seeing it in a totally different way.
Yeah.
I watched a weasel do something like that. I was working on a house, and there's a little weasel living under one of my pallets. And all day you just see it, it'd go somewhere and then it'd come back with a mouse. Go somewhere and come back with a mouse, and it'd just do that all day long. Like, I wouldn't know where to start looking if I was like, go get me a mouse. It'd take me a while to get up with one. I couldn't be getting one mouse every few minutes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it was awesome how close they were coming, because the young ones were super curious as well, and they just kind of like be walking up and just kind of checking you out and everything.
Well, I've been told, and I've seen it like this winter a little bit, but photographers, if they're trying to get photos of the fox, especially in the wintertime, like sometimes they'll just come right up to you. This winter I've been like 10 feet away from a fox, but if you get down on your hands and knees and pretend like you're digging in the snow, they're just like, hey, what's going on over there, right? And they'll just out of curiosity, they'll kind of come closer to you so you can get a better picture.
Yeah, there was somebody that I work with that was saying that if you want caribou to come closer to you, you kind of hold your hands out and then like stick your arms above your head.
Oh, really?
And they're just kind of confused as to what you are, and so they'll start walking towards you. And so I've only tried it once, but I think the caribou was already walking the other way, so I didn't get a good chance to try it. But
I think part of it out here especially is a lot of these animals, if you're coming across them, like especially once you get outside of town and you're out in the tundra, it's probably the first time they've ever seen a person before, right?
It's very possible.
So they're like, what the heck is that thing? Because the wolves too, the young ones, they'll come, like this year Parker, who I was out with, one walked right up to him.
Okay.
And he's like, oh God, like, and just, they have no idea. They don't know if you're a threat or if you're food or what. And
right. Yeah, no, that'd be something else to see a wolf cub like that close.
Yeah, I seen a few. They didn't the adults and stuff. The bigger ones, they're obviously a little more leery. Just think the smell we give off or whatever. But I seen a few
Because you were living on a camp, you said, or just
In
a cabin?
Cabin, yeah.
Okay.
We spent the first month living in a tent,
Okay.
all through like up till Christmas. I got there in November, and then right up until Christmas, yeah, we were living in a tent cutting trail, and then after that, we almost had the trail completed. So when we went back out after Christmas, we went out to his main cabin.
Okay.
And that's where I lived for the rest of the winter, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's a total of about 6 months spent out in the bush, and
So, brought a bunch of food?
yeah, food, and then we had caribou out there and ptarmigan and fish. The fish is all lake trout.
Okay.
It was phenomenal. But yeah, you bring out coolers and stuff, and obviously there's no concern. You're not worried about it thawing out. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was awesome. And for 6 months, like I figured no matter what I could do it. Like if being by yourself for that long is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I thought regardless if I like it or not, I'm sure I could tough it out. But man, 6 months felt like 6 weeks. It went by
Oh, it went by real quick.
instantly. Yeah. It felt like we were just getting there, and then one popping up behind us, and then all of a sudden I was packing up to head back home.
Because were you hunting and trapping out there as well, or?
Yeah, it was out on a trap line, so that trap line's been actively used for over 100 years,
Okay.
and it's just goes to show, I guess, if it's done properly, and I mean, which it is. Up here, everyone's very respectful, and that you can do it. It's a way of life for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I know quite a few people who trap out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've seen some of the guys that have trapped. They've seen the numbers increasing in terms of marten and wolverine and things like that since they've been out trapping. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good sign.
Yeah, that's always a good sign.
Cloud saying that what you're talking about, putting the hand up, works.
Oh yeah.
Tried it in Alaska.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have tried it last time I was out at Nestor One, because we did see a few caribou that were nice and close, but I kind of forgot about it.
I didn't know. Yeah, if I get the opportunity, I'll try it this winter. We seen on the skidoos this winter driving, you'd be going through kilometer after kilometer of just caribou. If you stop your skidoo, you're in a bubble, like walled, like all around you from caribou, just thousands of them.
Yeah, no, that would be really cool. I was going through photos of the sampling trips from last year, and because normally we fly out in the helicopter and stop at say around 20 ponds or so, just to take some water samples and kind of check conductivity and pH and temperature. And one of the ones that they went to go touch down on, there was a herd of caribou like right near it, and then before they could even go and sample it, the caribou, like the whole herd, just basically walked right through the pond, and it came right up close to them and everything. And there were some really good photos that they took.
That's cool.
Like they were probably only about maybe 20 or 30 meters away. Like it was
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool to see.
Yeah, they're weird animals. Like they're more curious. Like a white-tailed deer is extremely skittish.
Yeah,
And,
they are.
very elusive. The belugas, the caribous don't seem to be the same. Like they're weird. I like watching them's even fun when they take off. They prance. They have their snouts up in the air, and
they run funny.
they trot like a show horse, picking their hooves up.
Yeah, they do.
When you said conductivity, is that checking the salinity of the water then, or?
Kinda, yeah. Salt would be one of the. It's mostly just like ions, anything that's dissolved. So salt would count, but it's just a little probe that we use, and then it measures how easily electricity can flow through it.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, it'd be jumping from ion to ion.
Yeah.
The little electrons or whatever it's actually measuring. So
What other things are possibly dissolved then in the water?
just any kind of element, just like a lot of nutrients. Like the reason we test for conductivity is to see if there's any impacts from snow geese, because snow geese their population's growing exponentially in Wapask National Park, and so we've been monitoring like how much of an effect they have like on the ponds and everything like that.
Because they're pooping, like you hear people, if you go swimming in a pond after there's been a bunch of Canadian geese at home or something like that, you get the Oh,
Get
we gotta
swimmer's itch. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's a couple,
get all this.
or at least one behind us.
Yeah, little hives all over you. Yeah, a little or well, not a little, just a decent sized juvenile.
Yeah, I've never gotten swimmer's itch, but I've heard it's from bacteria or some kind of virus that comes from I think it's bird feces.
Yeah. It's always Canadian goose, I think, mainly at home, because that's what you gotta. That's, I guess, the bulk of what's there.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And they make those things, they poop a lot.
Yeah, because we have seen a correlation between the conductivity and the kind of the amount of geese around, because we typically have sampling sites in nesting areas, and then a little further away, and then really far away to see how it differs.
Oh.
And the ones that are like kind of right in the goose habitat, they're just the conductivity measurements are just kind of off the charts a little bit.
Oh, really?
And so they're monitoring it right now. They don't have any solutions as to, like, I don't even know if there really is a solution as to what they can do about the geese, because it's just there's
Just
so
things
many.
like hunting season,
Yeah, like
prolong it or up the bag limit or whatever you got to do. And like people around here, people live off the land here in Churchill.
Yeah.
Like that's what they do. A lot of hunters, a lot of fishermen, and they'd be happy if it's going to be solving a problem and they get to put some more meat in the freezer. Then
Yeah.
that's two good things happening from it.
Yeah, I was hearing that the bag limit, I think it was like 50 geese per day or something like that,
Yeah.
which it sounds like a lot.
I wonder, do you know what possession is?
Like, what do you mean?
So usually, like with, I don't know, maybe it's different with geese, but you'd be allowed, you have a bag limit, you're allowed to shoot X amount in a day, but you can only possess so many. So if you have it, at home in your freezer.
I think at home in the freezer it was unlimited.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think so. But maybe it was only 500 in a season or something like that.
crazy.
But
Man.
they really. I honestly, I was under the impression they didn't have any bag limit, because they were just trying to get rid of as many as possible.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really seem to be making much of an impact on the population numbers.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
No, it's pretty solid. Yeah. Yeah, there's.
I guess there's a whole bunch of rocks out, just kind of out from Cape Mary, eh?
Yeah, you can see the water breaking there all the time. Even if it's not super rough, that's kind of one spot where it's always crashing.
Right.
Yeah, when you see this place at the tide out, like you obviously have it's nuts. It looks like the surface of the moon or something. It's just big boulders and.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're singing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still getting like really good images. I mean, like I said, it's tough for us to see in the water just because of the conditions. But with the camera down, like the pictures coming up are pretty good.
Yeah. There's a bunch in front of us.
Those little fox. You said they're kids. Is that what they call them?
Kits.
Kits. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think so. Anyways.
Are they pretty? Like, are they yipping and stuff quite a bit? Or?
No, they didn't make any noise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, none at all. But I had my binoculars with me, so even though I was pretty close, I just like to see them super close. And they were really playful.
Really?
They were always biting each other, biting their mom, and everything like that. It was it was really cool to see.
I seen a picture the other day online of a lion cub biting its dad's butt, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you could see the lion like rawr, rawr, and then they said I don't know, like it's what it said on the photo that they'll do that to build confidence in the cubs.
Yeah.
Pretend that it hurts, kind of like what.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Who knows? Or maybe it just actually did hurt.
Yeah. Well, they got pretty sharp teeth.
Pardon?
They got sharp teeth.
Yeah. It's getting even cooler again. Pardon?
What's the PVI house used for? Like if you're not looking there.
Oh, just the staff coming and going kind of thing, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get busy soon. Oh yeah, everyone will be back in town. Should be fun.
Nanny too?
I think she's going to school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Vancouver, I believe. Just a question about the prop guards. And it's not required. I think there should be some sort of rule set in place that says you have to have one, but as far as I know, there isn't any rules. It's just people here pretty respectful of the whales, so everyone's showing great initiative in putting the prop guards on.
Yeah, I think the tour operators typically have them as well.
Yeah,
I've seen them on Sea North's. Their
yeah,
Zodiacs.
Every one of their units have them, and well, Sea North 2 is a jet boat, so it's not required.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about the other tour operators, but I'd have to take a look at their boats.
Yeah, we know Sea North for sure, and I've seen a lot of the fishermen and stuff in the area when we meet them at launch. They got their prop guards on, and
okay,
yeah, they actually sell them in Churchill. They sell them at cost, just to try to encourage people to have them. Yeah, they don't even make a profit on the sales here, so.
Interesting.
That's also really, I mean, people are showing a concern for the whales or wanting to protect them, or.
Yeah, no, I'm in agreement with you. I think they should be required. But
Yeah. Especially for, I mean, this much. If you're spending a lot of time out in the water and they're interested in the prop, like we've seen.
They
makes a lot of sense, I think. We got a picture from Cloud of our prop guard on our boat. Actually, a nice belly shot of a whale too there too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's like weird. My hands are like wet from just sitting here. I haven't been dipping them in the water, but it's from all the fog.
Yeah.
They're clammy.
Yeah, I was thinking my hands were just sticky or something like that.
I know.
Yeah,
but it's just the humidity. They're like, they feel like they're wet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we got a few whales behind us. Popping up and down.
It's weird having the fog because you can't, we're just kind of bombing around, but usually I can see everything, and then it's like, oh man, we're that close to the fort, and then we drift off into the fog again, and you kind of lose sight of it.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason I asked about those rocks is because I noticed I was like, whoa, they're kind of close now.
Yeah, we were up by Cape Mary.
Yeah.
We can't, we lose signal if we even get that far out too, so.
Okay.
You can see some waves breaking right in here too.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be the one driving barges around here.
No.
Because I've only seen one big one at the port so far this year.
When they brought in that fuel.
Yeah, I think it was the fuel one. Yeah.
we were trying to figure out. I've heard people say different numbers, like there's 3 or 4 are supposed to come, but I don't know how many exactly. They're bringing, supposed to be shipping in propane. People that aren't familiar with the situation, the train, it washed out. It's been over 11 weeks. It's probably around 12 weeks now that there hasn't been a train in or out of Churchill.
Yeah.
And that was because of all the flooding and stuff, washed out sections of the track. So 75% of the town relies on propane for heat. And as of right now, with what they've got in their storage facilities, I think they estimated they'd only be able to make it to November or something. And then even if they were able to top everything off, it wouldn't get them through the winter. So I believe the plan, like they've got stuff, I think, on a ship right now coming up, and they just have additional like storage tanks and things, so it can carry them through the rest of the winter.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be, you'd think, a load all on its own. That'll be a lot of stuff. And then there's just places like Frontiers, North Tours. They've had to order in all their stuff, so they'll have a bunch of shipment containers coming in. And
I think Parks Canada is doing the same thing. They're putting a whole bunch of stuff on a barge.
Yeah.
I think because they need to order jet fuel for the helicopters.
Oh.
And so I don't think you can fly that stuff.
No.
Not in the drums, anyways.
Yeah.
So they're going to be putting a whole bunch of it on the cargo ship.
Yeah.
I think it'll be coming in September sometime.
Oh, really?
Something like that. Yeah. Because I guess it comes out of somewhere in Quebec, like on the other side.
Yeah,
of
like
Hudson
near
Bay.
Montreal. I think they're loading it.
Yeah.
Then they're taking off. So I don't know how long they take, but I've heard some boats will be here in October too. Like,
Okay.
it's a good thing. It'll be cool to see the boats come in, these big, huge ships rolling in. But I think they kind of spook the whales. So
Yeah, they probably would.
if that's at the end of September, then obviously we'll likely be off the water by then. So we don't have to worry about that, I guess.
Yeah, no, probably wouldn't affect you too much.
No. We've seen the tugboats out cruising around a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the biggest ship I've been, like when we're out on the water, that we've seen.
Yeah, because I saw a big barge, but it was just docked. I didn't actually see it driving or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess when the fuel boat was out, we were on the water, but they were parked the whole time. I never got to see it leave or anything or move.
Okay, yeah. We've got at least one whale on our starboard side.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a bit of kind of a stalemate or whatever you want to call it with the train. The company that owns the tracks, they're not wanting to fix it, or they're wanting help from the government, or I'm not like super up on all the details, but I guess there's some stipulations or something in their contract they sign that sort of makes them, they're obligated to fix it. But I don't know.
Dragging their feet.
They're butting their heads, yeah. So we'll see what comes of it. They also were trying to decide if it was possible to convert everything from propane to electric heat, but even that, God, how long would that take? They figured the Manitoba Hydro, they can do what they needed to get done, like in terms of switching everything over, but then just having to go to each unit, to each house in town and convert it would be a massive job. I don't think we have enough qualified people to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not too many hydro workers here.
No. No, so hopefully that propane makes it. We just won't have the issue.
Yeah, because I think it is the provincial government that's chipping in some money to send up the propane. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
But so at least they're helping out a bit.
Yeah.
Not too sure
what's
going to happen with the railroad.
Another question about price increases in town. So before, it was like before I got up here, I don't drink a lot of milk, but it was like $12 for a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And then they had limits. So with bread and milk, it was like one loaf per family, one quart of milk or something per family. That was all you were able to get. And the groceries they're already expensive here.
Yeah.
Like they already cost a small fortune. Like a good example, last year when we were getting ready to go out on the trap line, I had 2 coolers.
Yeah.
And I put 6 rolls of paper towel in one of the coolers, so it took up about half of it. And I filled the rest, so 1.5 coolers with groceries, and it cost me over $400.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I haven't been here for too long, so it's hard for me to kind of compare. But
Yeah.
it definitely does seem. So a lot of the items do seem quite a bit more expensive.
oh yeah, I brought up all this time when I came up. I brought up enough meat to last me like close to 3 months.
Yeah.
And then I brought up just supplement stuff like spirulina and chlorella,
Yeah, I've
krill
tried
oil,
chlorella.
things like that for just macronutrients.
Yeah.
Just because I figured the produce is very expensive here too, so I just thought I'd save some money and bring up a lot of that stuff myself. So I'm just not having to buy a lot of stuff at the grocery store so far, which has been nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got a few whales behind us. Little calf, is
Yeah.
that what that was there?
What's that?
Looked like a little calf maybe, but
It
I'm not
did
sure.
definitely look like a juvenile. Didn't look too young though.
Oh, I thought there was 3 there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a few behind us.
Temperature continues to drop out here on the river. I'm not sure what it's at right now.
Yeah, they really must like the propeller.
Oh, man, I thought I had a fish on the end of the line here. Like it was, you can see the whale biting the camera
Oh, really?
because it was jerking on like on my hand. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
there's
funny. Yeah, it was biting today.
yeah. I just couldn't see it.
Wonder if they'd bite your hand if you stuck it in the water.
Maybe a little nibble. They'd probably
Not-
let go
not
as soon
likely.
as they realized what it was.
Kind of like sharks, hey?
Yeah, just taste test. Yeah, I don't know why we picked such a tasty camera to put in the water. They sure seem to like chewing on it.
Yeah.
Wow, it's getting dark too, eh? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't even look like daytime anymore.
no.
Looks like the evening. I haven't seen the sun in quite a while.
Yeah.
I guess we think we got another one right behind us. Or it was there anyways. They come and go quite a bit.
Yeah, and it's getting really difficult to spot them, eh?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I kept looking down. I thought that thing was biting, but I couldn't see him. I just thought maybe, I don't know, the waves were pulling extra hard or something.
Yeah, it is getting harder to see because we're starting to get a few more whitecaps, and so it's kind of
Trickier.
your peripheral vision. You're thinking they're everywhere, but
Yeah,
it's not the case.
getting a little trickier. It's weird seeing the lights on the boats, hey?
Yeah.
Like, haven't had that yet out here where it's
No, I haven't.
people are flipping on
Pretty
the
much
lights.
haven't noticed. Oh yeah, now there's one behind us again.
Oh, there's one cruising by.
Yeah.
We have float jackets at the house that I keep forgetting. It's
yeah?
like it's a flotation. It's like a PFD, but
Yeah.
it's a jacket, a warm jacket.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have to start pulling that out here soon. I keep forgetting that it's there.
Yeah. No, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Sea North 2 coming out of the fog.
Yeah.
What have you got left for school?
Oh, about about a year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few courses, and then I think I'll be doing my undergrad thesis as well. So taking on a research project most likely.
Oh, cool.
But I'm thinking about actually doing a project in collaboration with somebody up here. Not sure exactly who yet, because I've got a few different project ideas, but there's a few that I got on my mind.
Well, we were talking about that the other day. There's so many things up here that a person can study. I mean, that either hasn't been looked into a lot or at all even.
Yeah, definitely.
Even Jim was talking about if he could, he'd do some research on the lichen. Like he's got knows the scientific name for the lichen that's on the rocks.
Oh yeah.
Because there's stuff that it'll take 1,000 years to get a 6 by 6 inch patch of lichen on a rock. Like that's
totally
insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense considering it's such a small little plant or organism, whatever you want to call it. You think it'd be able to grow faster than that, but
yeah, and it's all over the rocks here too.
Yeah, and apparently the orange stuff is really high in vitamin C.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But yeah, no, I've even heard. I think it was might have been like the benthic organisms or something like that in Hudson Bay, like the ones that live in kind of on the seabed.
Oh yeah.
Apparently there's not much known about that.
Oh, really?
Maybe not just around here, but more so kind of out further into the bay.
See, like aquatic stuff mainly.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody was telling me that.
How's it going?
Hello. Yeah.
How's it going?
Hey, Mitch. Good.
Doozy of a day, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You're live on camera as well.
Yeah, you guys are all on explore.org right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure there'll be some snapshots if you want to go home and you could look at the gallery and see some pictures of yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be clicking away right now.
Yeah, because we got one above the water and then underneath as well. And then we got a hydrophone as well.